You ever ask a teenager why they did something? You get some interesting answers. Let's talk about that. My name is Hank Wethington, and I am the president of Wethington Leadership. And let's talk about the power of the why question. Sure, it is powerful. It is something that we could be introspective about. But when we ask somebody else, a teenager, for instance, or our team member, which is a little bit more important to our conversation, when we ask them why they did something, it causes the brain to be defensive, to create a justification. We want to explain to you why we did it. And hopefully it makes enough sense that you appreciate and like the reason why. Of course, more likely what's going on in their head is, I don't know. I don't know why I did it. Whereas a comedy routine says is, well, it sounded like a good idea at the time. We put together the data in a way that made sense and we did it. Now let me think if that was a good reason or not. But I can't stand by and say, well, I'm not sure if it was a good reason. That's a hard thing to say to your boss, to your manager. So putting people on the spot with why can be really dangerous. You might not get the answer that you're looking for. A better question, a way that you could approach it differently that isn't quite as defensive, is what was the outcome you were looking for? What were you trying to achieve? So staying with those what questions. How did the process help you? How questions. Those will help you get to an answer that hopefully doesn't require the person thinking through, maybe lying to you to get the answer and to get your approval in some way, shape, or form. I'll have another video on one of the things that why does from the asker's standpoint in a next video. But until then, have a great rest of this year, and I hope you have awesome conversations with your team members.